Hello and welcome back to the kingdom. I'm the Duke and we are back in Ark Survival Ascended. We are building the bridge that I am standing on, and we are going to try and see how far we can get today, because it has been going for a couple of episodes now. It is a massive bridge, don't get me wrong, but I would really like to get this finished and done. So in the previous episode we actually finished with bringing these columns down into the water. I still need to do on this side, so I'm going to do that real quick, and then I'm going to focus on the centerpiece, and I will show you what I have in mind for that in a moment. But thank you for joining me in this episode. Hope you enjoy it as we continue building, and yeah, this is a massive project. As soon as we finish the bridge, I will link the video that will take you to the tutorial of building this bridge, and then we are also going to start building our main base, which is actually going to be right on top of the water over on that side. So yeah, hope you like it. Sit back, relax, and let's see how far we get. Okay, so with the columns done, I quickly want to explain to you what I'm going to try and do here with the centerpiece. Now, previously I had a look and I really did not like how far or how small the opening is on the water when I take these columns all the way down. So, what I'm going to try and do is actually take the columns down again, but I'm not going to take them all the way down to the ground, only just into the water, like so. So that's where they're going to stop. So I'm going to place a ceiling with the walls around it, and I think that should solve my problem in terms of the look. Like that. So I'm going to repeat that on the other side as well, and just place some ceilings underneath to finish off the columns. Okay, so just for a moment, I previously said I'm not really satisfied with the center piece right here where the walls come down. They are just too low compared to the other archways, so I'm going to remove these stone parts and I'm going to replace it with quarter walls. That's not what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for. Alright. So now we have half the height that we normally would have had. And there we go. So let's continue with these half pillars. So previously I mentioned that I actually going to have a look at the pillars and placing them maybe like this, because I can. There we go, and then back like that, and then on the edge go. I think that works. Okay, we are just about done with the bridge. Finally. I wanted to add some windows in those openings, but I can't seem to get the windows to actually fit in there. So yeah, no windows up there then. I might look for something else like the stone glass variants of the ASR mod. That might be something that I can use. But I really have to say that the bridge came out very, very nicely. I think I might still be able to put up some more details up here. Some railings maybe on all the straight corners or edges. I can still do that and then place the pillars going down diagonally. That could work. But otherwise I think we are done. Done and done. And it looks awesome. It's a lot of work, a lot of resources, but it looks awesome. So yeah, up next we are going to build our main base, and that's going to be right on top of the water over here. And to start off with, I think we might use those thatch foundations just to get it organized in terms of placement, so it makes sense in terms of where we place it. So that's what we're going to try and do. And yeah, then we will see how this goes. It's going to be built out of metal. Now I've been gathering cementing paste every now and then, especially when it's night time. I would fly out to the dams and collect the cementing paste. So hopefully we've got enough to see this through. And I think it's going to be an awesome base because it's going to be the water base right here in the same spot as well. So hopefully we can get some of the foundations laid out today. And yeah, so let me just finish off decorating those pieces and then we can start. Okay, I found some beautiful windows that actually fits nicely in there. So at least those holes are covered, and I also decorated the sidings here. Now you will see that the pillar does not cover the whole piece. It's supposed to be 2 pillars high, but I decided to go with a sort of a slightly arched look, and I think that fits very nicely. Just gives it a nice different vibe, which I think works pretty good. So that's it for the bridge. I don't think we're going to do any more work on it. What I am going to do now is just wait for the morning, because it is 18:42, so the sun is setting. It's going to be dark soon, and when it's morning time I will start work on the main base. Okay, so my next challenge is actually to get these foundations, floating foundations, placed in the right spot. I want them to be in line with the bridge, and I also want to have them at a certain height. As you can see, that one is too low and the next one is too high. So that's going to be the challenge, actually, to get it out that way to fit the way that I want them to fit. Let's try that lower position real quick. And you will see that's still too high for the floating foundations. So let's come out this way. I think that's far enough. So that is not the right height. I want it to be higher. And for some reason I just cannot remember how to actually change the height again. So if I go like this, it needs to be square. Now the question is this exactly a foundation width? It is in line, but it's not exactly the same as the bridge, but I think it's close enough. Okay, so I think that can work. So what I'm going to go and do now is grab some of the metal versions of the floating platforms, and I'm going to start building my HQ. Okay, well, we are running out of time and I'm still trying to figure out my workshop area right over here. There's going to be a second floor that comes out onto a balcony. The second floor is going to be an A-frame. I'm trying to use my space very effectively, if I can put it that way, so I can move in here for these two to make charcoal. I've got two smithies over here, and I've got storage for the building pieces. I was thinking maybe putting another storage over here for any building pieces blueprints. My apologies. Or I can just put it on top of this one, the blueprints. I still need to figure that out. And but it needs to be too high for the forge that needs to fit in here as well. My apologies if the thunder is too loud. It is extremely loud in my ears. So yeah, so trying to figure this out. Not sure how I'm gonna do it yet. I was thinking of just taking each station one at a time and then trying to figure it out as I go along. Problem is I don't have enough resources really for the chemistry benches and also the forges that I want to place down. The other thing is there's a massive gap here between this side and that side. It's almost, let's say, 2.5 to 3 foundations wide, and I was thinking that maybe I can utilize this piece in the middle for maybe more storage, like saddles and things like that. Just beyond my workstation I'm going to have my storage area, and then beyond that is where my dinosaurs source are going to land. So it's going to be a teleportation area right over there. I'm going to make that a circle. That's probably the only circle I'm going to have in this building, come to think of it. It's a teleportation pad. I might do the medical station in a circle as well. Still thinking about that. And then I was thinking of maybe have the bedroom going out to the one side and the kitchen going out to the other side. So, and then of course on the other side of the teleportation pad we're going to have the dino storage, maybe even the breeding facility. I haven't really thought about if I want to split this up or not. Maybe I should just keep it all together. I've got some nice flat space I can work here with thanks to these floating foundations, so we'll think about, because I also want to try and do the water base in here as well. So I need to make sure about storage for my water dinos. So yeah, still a lot of things that needs to happen, but the bridge is finally done. And that's something to be glad about. Thank you for joining me. Hope you like this video. Like it. Subscribe if you haven't yet, and let's look forward to the next one when we are going to continue our build here of our main base. But until then, enjoy.